I just turned 40.
Yeah.
Old man, I'm 40 years old.
So, with my friend Adam, gonna play some multiplayer games.
I am Adam. We're gonna game. Hopefully the audio's working a little better.
I think it is.
Can you put that like maybe scooch more? I feel like before when I was talking low, it was kind of missing me. I'm sure you won't want to miss a second. These
Well,
hot gems.
I talk low. I talk quieter than you, so it usually has to be
That's
closer.
true. And I could try to project a little bit. I used to be a theater kid when I was younger. That's one of the things we learned is projection.
We probably should have put it on the mic stand. Is what we should have done.
They were saying, they used to say that like you should talk for the people in the back of the room, like project your voice. I took that to heart, and I blame that for that's why I'm loud. Not my fault. They taught me to be loud. They trained me as a kid. I guess.
Yeah,
Audio's working. Yeah.
I'm still pretty quiet though. I bet.
I don't know. Not bad.
I'm all mumbly and low, as usual.
Kind of, but you have clarity then. Like I can still hear the words. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off.
Okay.
Yeah, I can still like hear the sentences you're saying, the individual words.
Your controller should be over there.
But yeah, so we're playing random SNES stuff.
It was what was hooked up, and we're kind of trying this out. I initially tried it with the 2 mics, but the other mic just sounded like shit, so we're just doing the one mic in the middle kind of thing. Which actually sounds way better. The other mic was like very echoey and
picking up all weird, sounded weird. I got the special. I'm the Venom Bomberman. It's dope.
oh yeah, the Black Bomberman. That's always my favorite. My favorite one because they had different colors, and then in this one you didn't get to choose the color. I think the multi-tap still lets you.
Oh yeah, the multi-tap.
It still lets you use. Oh no. Hold on.
We could probably like collaborate to get the suit or trap them. Do they ever change direction? Like if they're going left and right, they stay going left and right?
Yeah,
Okay.
especially later on.
Good.
My dog's.
She's calm. She's good. She's a good doggy. When she wants to be. She's not barking.
But yeah, I figured we could still just talk about whatever we usually talk about, or not really.
Question is, will we beat this tonight?
I can beat this game pretty easily, but
Does this game have like 4,000 levels or something?
yeah, it's only like maybe like an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh really?
If you're getting through it pretty quickly.
Yeah, like I'm like okay at the lower level stuff, but when it gets crazy, I don't know if I can cut it. My Bomberman skills aren't what they used to be.
So there's one trick I can show you. I can tell you right away. If you know how you're flashing when you come back from.
Yeah, you seem to be invincible.
If you place a bunch of bombs, just stand there and place bombs in front of you. You're invincible to your own bomb fire at that point.
Oh, cool. I also like that I can just like come back in after.
Oh, yeah, because you're taking my lives.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. I should be able to build up more lives. But yeah, that's another thing, we want to clear all these out even though the enemies are gone, just to get any extra items.
Good. Can we get more lives, or do you have to like kill to get more lives?
Items and points.
Okay. Pretty good. There's multiple ways to do it.
Yeah, this is To me, this is the most put together Bomberman game on the system. The other ones seem like there's some more features in the other ones, but this one overall, graphics, sound, gameplay, I feel like it's the most polished of the series, which is weird because it's the first one, but definitely,
I'm gonna take your last life.
that's fine.
Isn't there was these were on the Nintendo also?
Yeah, that's the bomb kick, so you can, if you just walk towards the bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, cool! It kills them when it hits. You don't have to wait for it to explode. That's pretty
Well,
cool.
certain enemies, so I'd say just make sure to keep it in mind.
I think there was one of these on the Dreamcast also, I want to say.
Oh yeah, it ended up being on like every console.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of like clones and stuff like on the App Store. Stuff like that. I feel like the spirit of Bomberman is still going, just in different games now.
Nice, that was a good kill.
I have the best ones are the multiple ones, and then like what you have where it has like the long fire. I love that one. I've accidentally killed myself in the long fire a lot. Over the years.
Oh yeah. No, I do too. I'm not perfect. The second one seems like the levels are more puzzle based. Like there's a lot of levels where you have to like use like trampolines to jump at certain spots and stuff like that.
I totally thought that bomb enemy was an actual bomb. Oh shit, it's moving. How was it doing that?
I guess it kind of is. All right, so the vest will make me invincible, right? Just like when I started. So I could just walk through and do this. It's cheap as fuck, though.
And you have to like time it right so it doesn't kill yourself when the invincibility runs out.
Yeah. But if you can just like do like a billion hits on bosses and stuff. Really cheap.
Do the rolling skates just make me faster?
Yeah.
I recall some of this. It's been a while. I wonder if they have any of these like on modern day systems. I'm sure there probably is.
Oh yeah, I have I found a physical copy of the Xbox One. There's a Bomberman game.
Oh, is that the one where they look like Halo dudes and it's like all weird?
No, that's the original Xbox. And yeah, that's a super weird version where it's all realistic looking.
Yeah, I remember hearing that was not good apparently. I remember.
No, they went back to the old formula.
Oh, it's good.
That should be characters.
This is how it should be, honestly. Like, I agree that this was like the best the series has been. And plus, I don't know if that remake one was like actual Bomberman stuff or like weirdo action game stuff thrown in it or something.
I don't even know if it was the actual developer. They just had the rights to it. Oh my god, this guy's gonna keep making more of these dudes.
It's messed up. You can make more bombs, and they have the long fire too. Jacked up. Cheap. In the parlance of Street Fighter 6, these characters would be like Ken or like JP, just so good for no reason. Oh, that thing eats the bombs?
It'll eat your bombs, yeah.
I guess the goal is to like place it. It didn't kill him.
He takes multiple hits.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's actually one of the harder enemies in the game.
Got him. Yeah,
Okay,
it takes
cool.
a couple hits. That's funny. At least he keeps going in a straight line though, so you can kind of predict it, put it where it needs to be.
We should have moved away from the hole. Although technically we got more points. Like, if we hadn't died, we could have sat there and killed enemies over and over again to get more points.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's like Mega Man, like farming. Farming power-ups. Oh no.
But you don't really need like that many extra lives in this game.
You may not. I may. Oh, cool. That bomb killed that enemy. Killed the other dude. That was pretty good.
I only don't because my friend Dylan had this game, So in elementary school, we would stay up all night playing Bomberman. But like the music, that's actually why I'm glad that we got the music working on the headphones. The music in this one is, to me is, yeah, it's great. Especially like, well, you'll see when we get to the later levels. There we go, I got another life.
Blow up this crap. That's cool that the power-ups go with you from stage to stage.
Yeah, the only ones that don't are the kicks, the mines, the flames, and the bombs go with you.
That's kind of cool.
But it can also backfire if you have to continue. There's infinite continues, but like, let's say you had to continue at a boss, then you'll have like really small bombs with like.
It's like the Gradius, like some of those like shooter games are like that.
Or if you die in the wrong spot.
Yeah. It's like, okay, now enjoy fighting this boss with your pea shooter.
Although at least with Bomberman I can't do it with Gradius.
Yeah. These tanks are something else.
They're a little annoying for sure.
Oh, you can only hit them when they're facing you.
I was gonna say you should get that.
Oh no! Damn it! It's kind of cool though, I guess. Like if we wanted to, we could just sit here and grind a bunch of these dudes and get a bunch of points. Get some lives back that I've been wasting.
That's all good. The only part I really need lives at is the you have to fight the other Bombermen, like the arena or whatever.
Oh, weird. Kind of cool.
But they're like evil or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Collaboration, co-op, teamwork, dreamwork, as they say. Yeah, I've had some frantic fights in this game. Some angry battles playing multiplayer in this game. I just love how simple like the idea is, but there's a lot of like room for variation and like strategy and stuff.
Yeah, once I get the multi-tap working, the Saturn version has like, to me, like the best multiplayer. And you get to use the Sega Saturn controller, which is always nice.
How, like, why is it different in that one?
I just like the levels and the music. And it has a lot of options and features. I mean, really, the PlayStation one's like just as good, but I don't know. There's something special about playing a game like that on the Sega Saturn. The game's like, I think it's like $200 or $300 now.
Damn.
I mean, you could just burn it, but...
That was hilarious because I walked, like, your fire hit me, but it was right at the same time that I hit the boss, like, a moment beforehand, so, like, I got lucky there. Spared. He died.
Oh,
like,
it counted as him dying first.
Yeah, he died, like, a second before I did. Were the boxes were blowing up here, or the yellow? I would have been in on the meetings when they, like, designed some of these enemies.
Hold on. Don't come near me. No, those cup guys go through the red thing.
Yeah, that's messed up.
So these earlier levels are some... It shouldn't be this hard this early on. It evens out more, but that's kind of what I mean by this one's more balanced. Is like that's one of the only parts in the game I can think of where it's like there's like an unfair enemy like that early on. Because in the other games, that shit happens like, I want to say in the first couple zones, like you run into stuff like that. Like,
yeah, and I guess thankfully it doesn't seem like too bad. I think those are just the weirder ones, or the enemies that don't move necessarily like on a straight line. It'd be kind of weird. It's like they can technically like take corners away from your bombs. Okay, that annoys me. No, I want you to run into it like I planned. No, damn it.
that was my fault. I'm sorry.
I don't know if that was you or him. Bomb guys, like a long fire, man.
Yeah, I should probably be more careful. But yeah, no, we'll definitely have to set up some other multiplayer stuff. I just,
We didn't get anything from all those boxes.
no.
I mean, it's good to still do, but I was worried.
Probably because all this stuff came through when I was murdering all these enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, that was... Killed myself. Not my best plan. Run for your life, Bomberman. Easy. Oh, damn it. Oh, thank God I don't have the long fire. I like this version of the theme.
Oh yeah, no, that, yeah, musically it's really good. Does that turn it up for you too?
It sounds the same.
Okay, no. Then it must just turn it up for me. I was just wondering because it...
Actually, maybe it did go up like a teeny little bit.
It doesn't turn it up for the stream though, because that's set. That's set separately.
As someone who doesn't stream, like, how do you test that stuff normally? Do you just, like...
Trial and error.
like, record a little piece and be like, did it work? And, like, what do I have to adjust?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, when I first got... So that's the thing when I first got, like, different mics and stuff, like... The other one, I would spend hours and hours and days trying to get every little setting to try to boost the quality of it. But that's why I ended up buying this one, though, is because I realized microphones are just one of those things that you just have to buy a quality microphone. Like,
Yeah. You can't skimp on it.
there's no, like, hidden, hidden settings that are going to make it sound like radio quality voice or anything. But,
I've just heard that... Are those enemies?
yeah.
Yes. They're jumping me. I don't stand a chance here.
That's why I do my thing. My fucking kamikaze Fujita attack.
Yeah, they're fucking...
Blow up the whole area, because not only you're in that confined space at the beginning, so you can't, like,
Still
get
alive.
away.
Yeah, I couldn't, like... I guess if I had known, or, like, was quicker on it, I probably could put down a bomb right away, but I was too surprised. I was like, they're jumping me!
Whereas like this, it's like, come back here, asshole.
These coins are jumping me. Is that you? So you're just doing the bomb, but you have multi-bomb, so you're just doing, like, mashing it, basically?
You can even do it with one bomb, but it's only going to do the length of your flame, so you'd have to get closer with the shorter flame.
Yeah. I'd be mad close. But yeah, why is my flame still so short? Must not have picked up a thing yet.
But yeah, just smash A button when the next round begins, because it'll be white.
Yeah. So
just do it for like a second or two. Yeah, like place a bomb, there you go. And then you just keep...
It's kind of cool.
You keep tapping it.
It seems cheap in a way that I like. Good cheap.
Oh, it's very cheap, yeah.
You do it in the multiplayer games, like against people?
Yeah.
that's like that. So I pulled all these...
But that's why that vest is an item, I think.
Oh, damn. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention.
I'll get another life. No, see the vest makes you invincible.
It's like an item.
Yeah, so I think you're supposed to. I think that's actually a strategy. I don't think it's. I used to think it was really cheap, but now I think it's more of a.
Yeah, like something they let you do.
They thought like, oh, when you're invincible for the frames, you can place as many bombs.
It makes sense, and plus it makes sense to like make you invincible for a little bit as soon as you come into a round to kind of give you a little bit of give the player a little bit of a break. They can actually like figure out what you're doing and shit like that.
Just breathe for a second, but you see how I killed myself because I did for too long. But
it's easy to
that's
do.
A good spot to do it in though, because the levels aren't too hard, so we could still get items. And also, we get all our lives back. It's like infinite continues in this game, so...
Got drunk with power from the invincible bombs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hypnotic. Like some of the stuff is also like kind of a trap. It's like if I could kick a bomb, I maybe could use better.
So the blue guys not only eat bombs, but they're guided. They're attracted to bombs.
Oh, weird.
So if you place one down, he's gonna go directly to wherever that bomb's at to try to get it. Shit.
Roller skates. And I guess if we were doing this like a proper co-op way, we probably would be talking about like who has what upgrades and like saving them for each other and stuff. I apologize, I'm just grabbing stuff.
No, I would, so the strategy we kind of go with, like me and my brother, is, usually you just go for whatever you can get at the time.
Yeah.
Because if you try to save, the thing is the bombs go off so often, you could be like, hey, so-and-so needs the kick, but if you're not close enough, the chances are it's going to get blown up or destroyed before you can get over there, so...
Yeah. I feel like the blue guys speed up. Maybe it's just my imagination. I think they got faster. That might be tripping.
No, they're just annoying as hell.
Yeah, they are. That one I've hit like twice already.
Hit these other...
Yeah.
Good kill, good kill.
I don't know what the hell this guy's doing.
He's just bouncing around.
Go the other way. Yeah. Teamwork. Let's see.
Wasting all our lives now.
Yeah, seriously. Boss battle?
Yeah.
Fight Frankenstein? I know, we fight this clown.
Hold on.
It's like Shakespeare, but he's a clown. Oh yeah, I forgot about that already. We're good? Good. I have a feeling the later levels of this game would probably be insanely... Like, it probably could get insanely tough at some point.
I guess it kind of does, but I mean, it also... It's weird. This one is still... Like, it's hard, but it's not... Oh, you're on your own.
Die, clown.
It's hard, but it's not as hard as the... I feel like the later ones, they made a lot of things more difficult by adding, like, more... Like, elements in the levels, like... Oh, if you place a bomb here, it'll light all these other places, but...
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like that sometimes can... That can increase the difficulty more than... I don't know.
I totally forgot about the invincible thing already. I should have used it right there.
I should... Dude, I actually forgot too.
It would have worked so well if I remember that. We gotta focus. We gotta be better.
But these guys, yeah.
How will we ever beat Billy Mitchell at the game convention? We can't beat this level.
Well, we'd have to learn how to cheat, because that's what he does. I shook that cheater's hands.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've heard that supposedly like, he's like way nicer.
He seemed like a normal person in real life.
Yeah, I heard that, like the movie they kind of played up his like villainous angle of him a little bit more. But that though was before. I think I heard that though before the latest like round of like accusations went around. So I don't know if that was like.
Well, he started taking people to court for slander because he was mad because people were coming up with evidence against him for cheating. But he apparently they had to take all his records because the thing is they couldn't verify which ones they had found. It was more than one.
Yeah,
more than one instance. And you know what's funny, on the documentary that actually happens one of the times in the documentary. He sends in that videotape Well, Steve Weeb's at Funko Land trying to go for the record.
The one with that dude who's on the phone. He's like, everyone's watching.
Yeah.
Everyone's watching the video right now, Billy.
And it's kind of shitty because, like, the other guy goes there to play live because they're giving him shit about it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even show up. He sends a fucking videotape. And the guy's like, even on the phone, the guy's like, well, it seems like the videotape skips a little bit at that point. What is that? Like, he says it on the fucking documentary, and you're just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Billy's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that part.
No, but it was even funnier in real life because they're both like, the first person I talked to was Steve Weeb because I was like, that guy's awesome.
Is it Weeb or Weeby?
I think it's Weeby. He actually streams on Twitch. He streams his Donkey Kong runs, which is pretty funny.
That's awesome.
But he's so like, he doesn't cuss. He's like, come on guys, let's no cussing and stuff. But
he's a family man. I get it.
He's a teacher.
Oh shit. Is he?
Yeah. I think he's a math teacher. But anyways, when I saw him at the tournaments or whatever, I asked him that first, and he was like, "No, man, we're kind of friends or whatever." They kind of play off us hating each other in the documentary or whatever.
He was saying that about Billy.
Yeah, because I was like, "Aren't you mad that he's here or whatever?" And he's like, "No, I don't really care." He's like, he comes to all the events. He's saying he doesn't really play anymore competitively. He's more just comes to like to be there kind of thing.
Come to sell his chicken sauce, hot sauce. Hot chicken sauce.
I looked out there.
I wanted to cosplay him at some point, and
I guess you still can as like a joke now.
The American flag tie, and I want to draw like a Sharpie beard on and stuff with the hair.
And get.
And I want to have chicken wings and like the sauce and like just like spill it all over myself, and like that would be like a fun like visual gag. No one would get it, especially not in the city, but I would get it, and that'd be enough for me.
Yeah, I think some people would get it. The sad thing is, though, the fact that he did cheat is now, it kind of lessens some of that stuff.
It, like, kind of automatically calls into question, like, other people who, like, knew him, or, like, other people who've also had records and stuff, too. Like, it kind of causes some doubt to be sown there, when there were kind of, maybe wasn't any before, and, like, that sucks. That's what I thought was weird, that, like, yeah, you or someone was saying that like he was still like before his latest batch of allegations or whatever, that he was still kind of like welcomed in those spaces and stuff, and I always thought that was kind of weird too. But I don't know. I'm not really in that scene that much, so I don't really know if he still is like welcome in those places. But it seems not, because there seems like a lot of anger and stuff, rightfully so, online. But also like he streams and stuff, and you know, his chat is not full of people being like, "You're a fucking cheat, man." It's like people just kind of watching the game.
Because he takes people to court and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I always try to say allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there for it. Seemed bad, but I wasn't there for it.
You know, he's never going to hear whatever we're saying, so it doesn't matter.
You say that. So you look up Twitch chat, and it's one person in there, and it's B_Mitchell. You get a knock on the door from the lawyers. It's gonna be that dude with the striped shirt.
And then the glasses.
Yeah, he's like, "What'd you say about Billy?" I'm like, "Nothing. Didn't say anything."
That guy's the worst too, because that guy's not even.
Oh yeah, the dude with the glass. Yeah, the guy who's like, "They're watching Scream, Billy. Everyone's watching. No one can ignore your greatness that's happening right now." But it's like a weird like
he's like feeding off of other people's fame, kind of like he's like, one day I'll get a record too. It's just like, dude, come on. Like,
you could get a record. Like, I think I still follow the Twin Galaxies Twitter.
I used to be on their website,
and they regularly post like the most random, like, it'll be like, "Yo, this dude in like Georgia just got this like Altered Beast run," and it'll be like the video of the dude in his house doing it, and just kind of like a way to like let everyone know, like, "Oh, this record hasn't broken."
Well,
I think that's kind of cool. Like, I kind of love that.
So that's the good thing. The other guy in glasses, Well, Walter's dead now, but
Oh, is he? Oh, that sucks.
he always reminded me of my dad in a weird way, like he's like creepy. But
He seemed nice enough.
but no, the other so the guy who's always watching the videotapes or whatever on all those.
Oh yeah, that dude.
That guy's cool actually though, because he's actually apparently one of the ones who found all that stuff. So the thing is, they have so many tapes to go through and stuff. Yeah, like he's no nonsense about his shit. He doesn't care if it's Billy Mitchell or whatever.
He seemed like he was pretty serious about it.
He's trying to figure out like if somebody's actually cheating or using it, you know.
That's wild.
But that's why it takes him so long though. It's because he just has like this giant archive of fucking tapes to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably took him forever to find all that stuff. You know.
I think that even in that was in the King of Kong we were talking about.
Yeah.
I think even in that, yeah, you see like all of his like backlog and stuff, and I imagine, yeah, it's got to be a lot of work. Yeah, I'm sorry, I bomb blocked you.
No, it's all good.
How the hell is your thing? How's your thing so long?
Oh, I got a gold one. It's the full screen.
That's dope. If someone gets that in multiplayer, I'm done playing.
And I got a red bomb, so it goes through all the blocks. So just be careful where it is.
This is for the level that we're on. This is actually more manageable than I thought it would be at this point.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Insane,
it calms down a little bit.
Also, yeah, this music is good. The soundtrack is awesome.
I love it, dude. When I first heard, and especially the graphics on this one too. I don't know if they hired like a different team to do the next two games, but whatever team they hired to do this game, the sprite work and the music and everything is just like,
yeah,
it's like really good in this one.
Top notch.
Like I would put this particular game up with like Donkey Kong Country or some, you know, other classics on the Super Nintendo.
Don't tell Shigeru Miyamoto. He'll bop you one. He'll bop you.
No.
Apparently he hates Donkey Kong Country, which is like kind of wild, but also like I understand a little bit. But I didn't really grow up with that one, so I don't really have the same like nostalgia for it that a lot of people do.
I love that game.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I think he's just salty because nobody liked Yoshi's Island 2.
Which is wild.
Or not that they didn't like it, but they didn't think it was as good as Super Mario.
Yeah, but yeah. And obviously, Super Mario World, I still think is like one of the greatest games of all time. But I feel like especially games like this one, I think aged really well because it is like so simple. Like it's simple but complex at the same time. Kind of reminds me of like Street Fighter 2 or something, where like it doesn't necessarily need to have like the most advanced graphics to still be fun. Because like the gameplay is like simple and solid.
Well, hell, I mean Tetris.
Yeah,
People are
Tetris,
still
yeah.
playing fucking Tetris.
Yeah, I was watching some of that not too long ago actually. There's like the World Championships or whatever. I watched a lot of this dude. There's this commentator in the Street Fighter world named James Chen. And he does commentary for fighting games, but also for Tetris stuff. And
oh yeah, no, I know that guy.
yeah, he has like some crazy like viral clips of him just like commentating some insane matches. And like it's funny because like I'm not the most hardcore person in like the retro scene or like especially in the Tetris scene and stuff, but I love when he talks about like every once in a while he'll give like a little update about like the scene, like the Tetris scene.
Yeah.
And like there's always like stuff popping off and they're always like changing the game in a way. There was like the T-spins or something, and then there was some kind of double tapping thing, and there's always like they're always coming up with like new methods. And at least currently at the moment, from what I understand, the thing that he was talking about, they exclusively play Nintendo Tetris. It's supposed to be like B1, and there's like I guess some debate now about like, oh well, maybe we can play Tetris Effect instead, because I guess
they have a classic mode of that.
Yeah, and they were saying that I guess like has recently been decided that that's like good enough or whatever. They might like just switch over to that completely, but they were playing on that, and I think on Nintendo controllers, and so I guess like some of the debate has been like, Well, if we could just get allow people to play the Tetris Effect one, which is like emulated good enough, then it would open it up to so many more competitors because people don't need the specific hardware to get good at it.
They could just get it on Steam.
Yeah.
There's that, which I know my friend Chris plays on keyboard, so that's kind of funny.
That's wild to me.
Like, when he tried with the controller, he's like, I need the keyboard. He's like, I can't do it with the controller.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to compete, which is, like, kind of weird. It's like, it shouldn't be. You should let him in there.
But, well, I mean, he's played the NES one, but, not to that level or whatever.
Is he pretty good?
Yeah, Chris and my brother Jesse are, like, the best Tetris players I know.
Yeah, they...
I've seen them play. I've seen both of them play Tetris for like 4 to 5 hours straight, each of them.
Yeah, I guess they have different rules and stuff to make the end, which I didn't know was a thing. Like they literally had to institute some kind of rule about like however much your score or whatever gets at to make it stop. Because yeah, otherwise people are so fucking good they can literally just play forever. And it's like that's.
The only game I got that like that with is I'm better at columns. I almost got to all 9s on columns. I think I got to like 700,000. And then I almost got to 1 million. And then
cool
Tetris 2 for some reason, which I know no one's as into Tetris 2. Oh shit, I forgot I had punch.
I'm eating through these lives. I apologize.
No, it's fine. But that's why I like this game. So the other Bombermans don't have infinite continues.
Oh yeah.
And to me, it seems like such a trivial thing, but to me, games with infinite continues, I think, helped people get through the games back then.
This guy's trapped down here.
Because you didn't have to keep starting over the game over and over and over and over again.
That was, as someone who is in their late 90s, I can tell you, from having lived through it, that was such a controversial thing. I think one of the early games I remember doing that, like early modern games, is the first BioShock, which, in my opinion, is a masterpiece. But in that game, they had these like rejuvenation pods. So when you died, you would come back to life in the regeneration pod, and they had one in each section. And so like you wouldn't have to like backtrack or lose a bunch of progress and stuff. And people were so fucking livid over it. They were like, it's cheap, it's cheesy, it's easy mode for babies and stuff like that. And it's just kind of interesting that nowadays it's kind of the standard. But like I agree, like it keeps you in it and it keeps you wanting to keep going, as opposed to like the Ninja Gaiden, where it's like, okay, 2 stages back now, fuck you.
Well, I was actually going to mention that as one of the first games I remember with continues.
Ninja Gaiden?
The first one, yeah. Yeah, you didn't have to start the whole game over again.
Yeah, not the whole game, but you did sometimes have to go back a stage, and like that was some wild shit. Although I don't know, I guess I kind of see the thing of like, because it's so difficult, like it's like an extra challenge, it's like an extra special challenge to get through it. I kind of get that a little bit. I played a lot of Dark Souls, and challenge and stuff like that can be good sometimes.
It's fine if you want challenge. I'll give you another example. Zelda.
Knock my bomb away. The fucking bomb thing.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. He just pushes your bomb away.
Yeah, the missiles knock it back.
Oh, I get how that could be kind of cool though, because yeah, it is like a special sort of challenge.
Well, like a good example of the. I always remember Zelda 2 because, or I guess Zelda 1 even, but Zelda 2 was the first one I had.
Where you go back to the beginning?
Well, like you get an item or get to the castle, but then you save the game and you start again, and you still have your experience and your items and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And to me, that was the thing, because you could continue your progress. It felt like, especially like the RPGs, you could save it and stuff.
Yeah.
So it felt like you could build up towards something. You didn't feel like you were just constantly
Which I think
starting at the first stage.
I think that helps keep you in it, because you're like, especially for me, like I'll think about like, I'll be like, what do I feel like playing today? And it's like, I have all these options and stuff, but it's like, oh, I want to keep like building my dude in Morrowind. So it's like, I'm going to jump in that and keep going. One of those ones actually has really good progression. I'm like way behind the times on it, but I just started playing Miles Morales Spider-Man on my PS4.
Nice.
Even though it's like old by this point, but I still think it looks great and plays great. And that game does such a good job with the pacing of it, where it's like I only play for a few hours every few days, but every time I do, like I make a bunch of progress and like get new suits and stuff like that, and you feel like you're always like building towards something. It keeps me wanting to go.
And I think that's one of the ways that modern games have definitely learned from that. Because they want people to be able to have like a experience that's built up, like a
that, and also like to be totally honest, a lot of the old school arcade games, some of them were made specifically to fucking drain your money and to hijack money from children.
Yeah, it wasn't an honor thing. They wanted to steal as much money as they could from people.
Like in fucking Gauntlet, you're dying every 2 seconds. Like you're literally dying as a game is played and shit. And it's like could you imagine that now? Could you imagine if a game came out now and you just are dying the whole time? And they're like, put in money.
That's because a lot of those early
nice, good work there.
A lot of those early arcade games like Galaga and stuff and Pac-Man, people got so good at them. They would sit there for like an hour playing them.
And the companies hated that shit. They were like, they only spent 1 quarter and they played for 4 hours.
So
make it harder.
By the time we were kids, like Ninja Turtles and stuff, even if you're really good at the game, you're still gonna die a couple times. Like you're gonna get hit.
Which makes sense. And then it makes sense that like as the console games got more popular and playing at home and stuff, I feel like that sort of stuff. I feel like that became less of a thing, and so did like the timers. Someone the other day I was listening to, I think it was Jeff Gerstmann or someone was talking about like Crazy Taxi and it's like timers and how that like kind of he hated that a lot, and I kind of agree. Like I'm kind of glad that part of the gaming is kind of out. Whoops.
No, I know what you mean because I was actually playing. I actually found the disc of Crazy Taxi at the Ark a little while ago.
Crazy Taxi.
I was playing it, and you can only really play a round or two of it.
It's still fun, but yeah, I feel like Crazy Taxi. I played the show that game back in the day, but nowadays Crazy Taxi is a perfect game to pull out and to play for about 20 minutes and then put it away for another 5 years.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Okay. I get it, game. So I picked up the punch, but I don't know if it carries over or what I'm supposed to do with it.
Press B button when you're near a bomb. So place a bomb down.
I tried to do that before. Oh, I must not have it then, I guess. Also, is the white dashes underneath our score is like our timer?
Yeah, that's the clock. So the clock is in the middle. So we each have a certain amount of time based on the last death, basically.
What happens if we don't do it?
You would just die.
Okay.
But it's a lot of time though.
It seems like it, yeah.
It's not a crazy taxi amount of time.
Yeah. Take me to the Pizza Hut.
Also, I have only ever played burned copies of that game before because I never owned the disc. So when I have the actual disc, it was playing other songs.
Huh.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, there was like multiple Offspring songs?
Was there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Should look that up. See, it's like, it just burned into my soul that like, when you start that game, it's just the first thing you hear.
No, it is, but then it like switches up.
Yeah, that makes sense. They couldn't have, I guess, just one song during the whole thing.
You know a Dreamcast game I've really been wanting to play, but it's like you can only play it for a few minutes a day. So it's kind of more like an experience you have like by yourself as Seaman.
Oh yeah, Seaman.
Because I thought about streaming it, but the thing is, when I first got the game, I realized it's like, oh, you actually literally have to come back the next day.
Oh, like it's a real
to see his progress, yeah, like him growing. like, you can't just, like, come back, like, an hour later and, like, oh, he's grown now.
It's your actual, like, internal clock, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder if you could just, like, fuck with that, like, set it ahead on the emulator or something. If you were using an emulator for it. That'd probably work.
Well, maybe. The hard thing about the emulator is they had the mic input.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because you can, like, teach him words and stuff. Like, I'm super fascinated by the game. I always have been, like, since I read about it. Especially the fact that it's Leonard Nimoy.
I like the, I think AVGN, like his video of that was pretty good. It seemed like he actually played it a bit, as opposed to just look at it to be like, it's so weird, but like, and it is weird, but I kind of like that he actually, like, plays it.
You want the kick?
Sure. I will forget that I have it, but yes, I will take it. I'm gonna get these, no,
I just went through because we were just gonna have more enemies on our ass.
It's crazy. I wonder if I'm sure by this point in time someone's figured out how to make a microphone work with a Dreamcast emulator for C-Man.
I mean, probably, but it's still based... I don't know how you'd make the time accelerate exactly.
Yeah, besides like changing your system clock or something.
It's one of those weird things, like... They had these screensavers where it had, like, fish. You could, like, feed the fish and stuff. In, like, the early 2000s.
Yeah, I remember those. Oh, I lost my kick.
Yeah, a kick goes away when you die. It's because it's too powerful.
UFOs are very annoying. There's, like, this little, like, brown bull enemy. I kind of like that thing. Because it, like, it comes at you and it's still a threat, but it's not, like, super annoying. Kind of like those, like they rush at you when they see you. I wonder if Dreamcast emulation is like good now. I think it was decent last
Oh yeah, no, on the computer it's on the computer basically every type of system is basically gonna be 100% emulated.
I didn't react to that enemy because I only saw him on the corner of my eye and I thought it was you.
Oh.
But it was not you, because he killed me.
I got this good.
I should look into... Hey, it looks... It's that... Dude. What does that do?
It makes your flame longer.
Sweet. That's kind of cool, so in a way it's kind of a reward for playing really well, because you can just build up your dude as you go. Try not to die, so you don't lose all your fucking... shit.
Pretty much.
Bombing run. Go with bombing run.
Well, I almost burned that life, so sometimes it's not. It can be detrimental.
It's fun. It's fun, goddammit. See this? It's like diabolical to put an enemy in here that looks like the thing that looks like your weapon. It's just plain evil. I was foolish to go for that. If you want to get that one, I have this one up here. I don't know what these are.
I think that's just points.
Okay.
That's 10,000 points. That's a lot of points. I'll get this game.
This game is deceptively, it's kind of diabolical. It's a little bit evil, but I guess that's what makes it fun now.
But also smooth. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, you notice, like, we're not... Like, you haven't played this game as much, but, like...
It's been so long. It's been, like... Honestly, it's probably been, like, 20 years since I played this. But I like it. It's cool. Yeah, these guys I like. Because they're assholes, but they're not fair. They're not, like, unfair.
Coins?
No, the bull guys.
Oh, yeah.
Because they, like, come at you.
I was gonna say, the coins are one of the most annoying fucking things ever.
Also, why do I have 8 lives?
Okay, so that's a mind bomb. So when you place it down...
Toro!
Oh, never mind.
Why do I would love to question why I have so many lives, but I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth and be like, yep, this is fine. 7 lives? Great. It's normal.
Maybe something you picked up.
Or maybe you've just been getting like a shitload of points or something.
Well, they They'd go to mine though.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like Super Mario World where you can lend your buddy lives.
That's kind of cool. I also kind of like too that like if you were playing with someone and they're having a particularly difficult time, you could start the stage and like you could just do it, and then I could like come in whenever because I don't have to come in the same time you do. And I think that's kind of neat. I have to push start to jump in. Oh, it comes out when you bomb this thing.
Yeah. That's why earlier those bombs were just sitting, floating around there.
Makes sense. Also, what is the red one? It goes through stuff.
So it goes through bricks. God damn it.
But only if you like hit it through it. You can't like drop it through a brick, unfortunately.
No, but you can get walk through bricks. It'll be like one that has like it has like a weird picture. But then you can like walk through all the.
Oh no. Coins are the worst.
That's why you gotta bombing run the coins at the beginning.
Yeah. Makes sense. These red ones. Leave me alone. Oh, cool. So the punch doesn't seem to work. Or I'm doing it wrong, I should say. Oh, it's X. Or
sorry,
Y.
I probably said the wrong button.
It's funny, I haven't had to check a Nintendo controller to see what button it is in like 30 years. It goes to show how little I play like Nintendo stuff nowadays. Because they have like the Y and X, and their A and B is always backwards for the confirm or like accept, cancel stuff. Switch.
I actually hate that. Yeah.
Me too. It messes me up all the time.
I was one of the few people though, because I played Final Fantasy VII so much, that I was like, O should always be accept and X should be cancelled.
Oh yeah, because you were like used to that back in the day. I think
apparently every Japanese game is like that.
I think that's like the Japanese way. But supposedly that's what they're originally made for. Like that was the intention. It was supposed to just be like, oh, obviously O for accept. But I'm not sure. Somewhere along the line it kind of changed. I'm not sure. Maybe it's with the Xbox or something.
It makes more sense.
Yeah, it probably does. Honestly. But at this point, it's so hardwired into my brain that it's like impossible to shake it. Like, nope, this is wrong. And I remap these buttons. So of course, they're like, no, you can't.
So this one, we have to bounce them into the electric poles.
That should be very easy. And I'm dead. Thank God I have 16 lives, so I can keep up here.
It's actually kind of hard.
This would like
but
pretty...
see, it gave me more flame. Because you need it on this level. Like, you're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this would be a nightmare with the short flame. The little web. Yeah, it's crazy because like you have to actually hit him into the thing. Like you can't just hit him. It just makes him stop.
Yeah, no. I remember the first time I got to this guy. This guy actually took me probably like 6 or 8 months to figure out how. Because we didn't understand. We're just like, we keep hitting him, and he's
yeah. That's something I hate. Also, is the thing. It's like, am I hitting him? Am I doing damage? Is anything happening here? This game's got a nice style. I like the kind of chibi style in this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Get back here. Walk into my bombs.
Except you have to push him into this.
That like kind of worked. And now it stopped working.
Oh, you know what? It'll work.
Spirit bomb. Damn, he all lived for that? Man, it's tough. This clown boxer is extremely tough. I think it comes down here a lot. Maybe I'm tripping.
Damn it. I got them now because I got the bigger flames, but...
Damn it, all those upgrades down the drain. But also, I feel like I'm playing a little bit more sloppy than I was at the beginning. Maybe I'm just kind of tired.
It happens. Again, that's what's good about the Infinite Continues, because it's like,
Yeah.
we get through the boss, which I just got more lives anyways. And then if we needed to, we just continue on the next place, so you don't have to like refight the boss.
It's kind of cool too. There's like a little story where we're like chasing this dude around.
Okay, these fuckers are kind of hard actually. So I could
like,
cheap the first one like that.
They're like with our clones, fight our dark selves.
Yeah.
Dark links. This is good training for like the multiplayer.
Oh, actually I should get that.
Because they do stuff like they stand in between the blocks.
Step back.
That's cool. They will take cover on the blocks like humans do. I went for it. Got excited. What is that clock? I guess it's more time, probably.
Yeah. You did kill him after you died, though. Walked in your...
This is wild. Another game I haven't played in forever that I remember liking back in the day, but I don't know if I still would like it, is Smash TV. Particularly on this system. We're playing a lot of that for a lifetime.
I don't even... See, I remember that game, but I think it was from the arcade.
Yeah, it was an arcade game. It was on a bunch of systems. Aha, now I have the 2,000 points.
Yeah, red bombs don't really do much on this level.
It's always so, like... It's always so demoralizing when you trap yourself with a bomb. It's like the worst thing in the world.
You know, well, because you know you did it.
Yeah, I did that earlier with that clown boss fight. I was like, oh shit, I got the invincibility, get over here, but then I trapped myself in like a little corner. I couldn't do anything. Like, little flame is the worst. We should be able to like, maybe we can like co-op this. Like one go high. No, it doesn't.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, because he's on your ass. This is such good training for multiplayer. Because the AI is actually pretty decent. I love that he takes cover. That's badass.
It gave me a vest. The game was like, alright, enough of this.
But like, just kill everything. Can I hide there?
Oh, kick.
Whoops.
No, kick's really good.
It's also funny when you forget that like you have the long flame. I've done that so much.
Okay, so that's like a virus. It just does crazy shit.
Yeah, it's like fast forward. It's like fast forward to the emulator or something. It's like extreme Bomberman. How the pros play it.
Now we got a vest.
They put down mines. Fuckers. Luckily I was invincible when I touched it, but still. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, these ones?
Yeah.
That's a remote mine. Oh shit, I accidentally killed you.
Oh, I thought that was theirs, so I ran into one earlier.
So when you place it, you can wait. So it only goes off when you press the button.
So you're trapping them though, because they're not moving when you put that down. They don't come into that lane, which is interesting. Maybe we could like do one horizontal, one vertical.
Except I just died.
Oh damn. That's interesting. Yeah, even the AI knows like I'm not gonna walk in there right now. Oh yeah, I'm invincible. Yeah. You're forgetting.
You really have to utilize it when it pops up.
Yeah. And preferably in some sort of smart way. Also, like, the only, like, downside that I can remember off the top of my head is that sometimes I remember getting like okay at this game and playing other people that were okay, and just having some fucking crazy battles of attrition that would just be like,
Go get that flame.
just like you're like, especially if you both have, especially if it's 2 players and you both have little flame, it's like you can just avoid each other like all day.
Oh yeah.
All down to you, man. You got it. Yeah, so you have to like get clever with it to try to like trap people in them and stuff, because otherwise you can just easily avoid it. I like that. I like how the AI is smart enough to be like, nope, I'm getting out of here, man. Fuck this.
Oh, I got another life.
Oh, sweet. Or if it's better for me to come in or wait.
That is up to you.
Could probably help here. Maybe?
Oh, I got kick. I killed myself with kick.
Well, that's good. Say, fuck all this bomb stuff. Just kick him to death.
I don't.
Kick him in the teeth.
Get the points.
Isn't this time?
I know, but you get points. You're gonna need a lot of points to bring you back to life.
That should happen any moment now. Surely. Yeah, I'll put in the Konami code real fast.
See how easy that password was to 224?
Yeah, that's funny. Someone... I don't remember what game it was. It was some Blaster Master or one of those, like the early games with the early password, and it was like ridiculous. Like, or like River City, or like one of those games has like a half the screen long digits and stuff, and
River City's pretty bad.
letters and numbers and all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's weird. It like restarted us at the pink guys? That's badass. We didn't have to go through all that shit again. That's great. I need to remember that you have the long flame. To stay out of that lane.
Actually, they have the long flames. I had the long.
They look like little Boba Fett's to me.
Kinda. I mean, Boba Fett's just like a rocket guy, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like the Rocketeer, or like...
I feel like there's some trapping we probably could do. But like these flames are so big, I don't want to go anywhere near them.
Damn it. Yes, get the vest, go for it.
Stop moving, fucker. Come with me if you want to die. Little flame is the worst. Little flame is the worst.
I know, but you had the best.
No, I tried. I definitely tried. But they're smart. Like they'll walk away from bombs and they walk away from getting trapped. That one didn't then. Oh, he did. He literally stood on the fucking square right outside the range of it. That was impressive.
Yeah, these guys are assholes.
Yeah, in fact, their AI is actually pretty good. You dead? Ah, take that. Kick your bomb. Oh, I can kick their bombs. Oh.
You must have got kicked.
That probably is useful in some way. Like, this is oh shit. See, this is kind of the thing where it's like... You're like, just stand still, Jason. Just stand still. Let this in, for the love of God.
It should start us off at the same place. But that's why this one's a little harder, though. Because it starts us off so close.
Now we're starting at the beginning? No, the beginning was white before. So, yeah. That's weird. Oh, yeah. I'll get one of these if you want to get the other one.
I got 2 already. Go for them.
So you probably can do more damage with it than I can.
Get him. Get him good. I got the kick.
Wasn't there a game wasn't there one of these where like he talks and he's like Bomberman or something?
I don't remember.
Look that up. What's the they go full screen, goddamn them. They go full screen. Oh, here's the rest.
I got it. He's dead. This motherfucker's dead.
See why he's staying still there. He gave up. He gave up on life. Like, go ahead.
I think because he knew I had the vest.
He knew there was something he could do.
The game gave up. It was just like, here's the vest.
Yeah. And he's like, I'll just stay on the spot and just get bombed to death. We might end up actually beating this. Possible.
Oh yeah, I think we're at like the last level anyways.
Are we?
We're pretty close to.
I guess I'd say that's kind of quick, but I think we've been playing for like an hour.
Well, when you're just playing and you're not paying attention to time, that's when it passes by.
The time flies when you're bombing these helicopter toy things. Oh,
You could have walked through the other side, right?
I don't know, I had like a brain fart there, honestly. I was like, I just looked death in the eyes and was like, I'm frozen, paralyzed.
It's funny.
Nothing's in it yet. Ah.
So we reached a deal in the 3DO. I've been actually making a 3DO background stream.
But,
Eventually you have to...
I like to imagine that like your 3DO guy is probably some like greasy long-haired dude who like chain smokes and shit. And he's got a fucking...
The guy I got it from?
He's got like a 3DO in a briefcase. He's like, hey, yeah, like you'd meet him in back alleys and stuff, and you're like, bring that PC engine.
Well, he has a game store.
Is it the guy? So it's like that guy that you know who's like by your work?
Yeah, my friend Lorenzo.
That's awesome. Did you buy it or you're going to?
Well, yeah, because he got another one in. And his thing is, he wouldn't sell it until he got another one. Well, he got a boxed one in, so he sold me the loose one.
That's dope. Hopefully it was not an outrageous price.
Actually way cheaper than online. I got for 200s.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't... I got a lot of stuff I gotta pay for, but that's gonna be like one of the first free money things I get in the next little while.
That's cool. Excuse me. I don't really, like,
I'm just excited to have... I've been looking for 3DOs and CDIs and fucking...
the weird stuff.
So much stuff like that for so long, and it's not even...
Yeah,
I can't even find an Atari 5200.
That makes sense. You're probably better off that, you know. No one really needs an Atari 5200. Now when the 2800 is right there.
No, but I'd like a ColecoVision. I'd like to get a Commodore 64. And,
yeah, just for like collection's sake, like completionist sake. Like I think there's probably like at least 4 good games on the 3DO.
Oh, 3DO, there's probably at least 10 or 20 good games.
Is there? The one with Bonk? No, Bonk's in the TurboGrafx thing.
Yeah. Also, these night guys are pretty hard if you don't have these remote mines.
Was the...
He's gonna kill me.
Which one was it that we were playing that had Super Turbo? That was pretty good? Or like decent?
Oh, that was the 3DO.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That and that freaking Mike Ditka game. You should stream that shit, dude. Mike Ditka's quarterback time or whatever. Amazing.
I've thought about it because we were actually...
People need to know about Mike Ditka's quarterback club or whatever. the game that's like kind of like weirdly like kind of works for being like an FMV game. Like it works a lot better than Supreme Warrior. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much.
It's still like weird as hell though. No, there's more nights.
Yeah, it is so weird. Like that. I fucking love the FMV, like the whole FMV game era. I do love. I kind of love too that that's like still kind of a thing. Like there's still people who make FMV games, although they're kind of weird now because obviously everything just looks like a YouTube video, because I mean it's kind of the stuff that you use for it. But as far as all that stuff that actually came out, it's like one of my favorite things of that the game site I used to go to all the time, Giant Bomb. They used to do a lot of FMV game stuff, and I always love that. It's so weird.
Oh, nice, you got him.
I got lucky though. He just happened to turn around at the right angle.
No, I feel like there's never been like a game that's just an FMV game. I feel like there's probably never been like a great game.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a potential.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part, I mean, most of the appeal is like, hey, look how cheesy this is, sort of thing. Kind of like that, the police one, the one with the cops, crime patrol or whatever. Like, it's a lot of that type of shit where you're like, look at this acting and look at this, look at what they thought was going to be a game back then. But I think there's other ones. Like, I feel like Dragon's Lair is probably, like...
Oh, you know what?
As good as it gets, honestly. Or, like, Seventh Guest, for as cheesy and weird as that is, that's kind of neat.
I guess I forgot about Dragon's Lair.
But, like...
But that's a very of-the-time game.
Yeah. Like, I would... If I only had to pick one, I'm not going to pick that over, like, Mario World or something, obviously. But, They're kind of... whoops, that was an accident.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, they were definitely, like, mad of the time. Especially the, like, there was a lot of, like, weird, like the detective ones, like Gabriel Knight and stuff. Like, there was a lot of just, like, weird-ass games. I feel like if I live stream, I would be playing... I'd have, like, an FMV night. Like, we're gonna just try to do this. And you always, like, it's something that I like that the Giant Bomb guys did too, is they would always keep a fucking guide open just to move things along, because it's so easy, obviously. It was easy in old school adventure games to get mixed up and to get lost, but especially in, like, some of the FMV games. They just had a guide and they were just like, we just want to see the whole game as opposed to, like, do the challenge of it or whatever.
Yeah.
I would not be too proud. I would not be too proud to use a guide with it.
The only reason I haven't done that is I feel like there's a lot of people in the retro community that do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like for a long time, Vinny. I'm pretty sure Vinny had like a FMV night.
Is that just the Game Grumps guy?
No, Vinny and Joel were like the... Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the thing now.
Oh, Vine Sauce.
Vine Sauce.
Yeah. I haven't checked them out. I heard they're pretty good, but I haven't watched them.
To me, and I know this sounds weird because there's probably a lot of people who stream. Joel was the first person I watched streaming that I was like, this is really cool. And like,
right.
This has potential. And him and Vinny were like kind of the start of all that. And I think they were pretty early on Twitch, but I couldn't say like for sure. And I know like by like retro standards and stuff, they have a lot of viewers. But I mean, compared to like Ninja and stuff, like they're not.
Yeah. What was it about them that like appealed to you? It was just like they were funny and stuff, like they were
no, my favorite thing with a lot of people like that is if you can, like, if they play something weird and obscure, but like if they can make references to certain games and stuff like that, it shows me like how many games they've actually played.
Oh yeah.
And then
it can be cool too just to hear like I kind of like that, even if I don't necessarily follow them religiously. I think it's always kind of interesting to be like, oh, what does this person think about this game?
Well, it was that. The funny thing is I've always liked humor. So I mean, I do like that side of it.
This fucking snowman is the worst. It's following me around in a freaking circle. I hate him.
You want me to kill him?
I hate him. Oh.
I kill you accidentally.
It was close. You missed him. The problem is I have little flame. So it's like, and I have one bomb. Like, my timing must be impeccable. There you go. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I feel like humor, or like at least being kind of upbeat, can like go a long way.
I just never. So the reason I never went for that direction, though, is I know I'm not a funny guy. Like the thing with like Joel or Viniar is, they're definitely like that's like their natural state.
Yeah.
Like they're not like putting on like a show.
Yeah,
so to say.
That's the same thing about. That's like the same thing that kind of appealed to me about the giant bomb stuff, also, and also the like weird retro stuff, because I started watching it back in the day, like in the like 2010s era, and they would literally do stuff like one of them they'd get a big box of they'd buy like a lot of like Famicom games and just sit there with a fucking Q-tip and alcohol and just like swipe, what's this? Swipe, what's this? And that like reminded me of hanging out here with you, because we used to do that kind of stuff back in the day a lot. And you used to be like, oh, that's awesome. We're just like doing what we do. Cool.
No, the coins.
I think they didn't take 2 hits before. Maybe they did. Maybe I just wasn't noticing that.
No, they made more coins.
The only coins on the world.
Leave me alone. Oh, I had remote mine still.
They're gonna need more coins than that. They're gonna need a coin army to stop me, because I have little flame. Yeah. Feel my wrath.
I have nothing.
Feel the wrath of little flame. There you go. That works well. You just killed like 8 dudes.
Decided to be cheap.
Maybe that's why they put it in here, you know? You never know. That could be a purposely put in thing.
No, I know. We were just talking about that too.
It'd be funny if they put that in the American one, because like they can't handle it. Make it easy for them.
Well, no, see, this is the hard thing though, is we have to fight the boss with like no.
You have to fight the boss, because I'm dead. And this boss looks like a lot. Oh, cool.
I have to wait till I get punched.
This is like a freaking Contra boss. Get that spreader gun upgrade.
Damn it. There we go. Just like that.
Yeah, this game it's deceptively difficult. Because at first you're like, oh, it's so easy, I just do this and that, but then you get yourself trapped in a corner or something, and you're like, yeah, shit.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think I beat it till later, but I started getting to the point where I was like, oh yeah, I beat that game every Tuesday or whatever. Kind of like Mario. Mario, you know what? Actually, Mario's one of those games where people are like, oh yeah, I beat Mario, but some of the shit in the first couple Mario games, there's some pretty hard levels and stuff.
There is. I feel like all of them.
But I think just because we played them so much, like we downplay it. We're just like,
wait. So I need to activate this. I put down the mine and then hit B to activate it. Apparently.
yeah.
Damn. I'm like 70. I'm like, which one's the B button? Done.
It's all good. Just
Yeah.
be careful because mine are going across the screen.
Oh, I got too anxious.
No, the coins.
I blew myself up. I got too excited.
No, the coins.
Yeah, I forgot what you were just saying too, because I was just gonna say something based off that, but I mean,
No, it's okay. I screwed myself.
the things that look like bombs, the red ones aren't too bad, but the black ones screw me up. Nice, that was good. That was well-timed.
Oh, he's going to make more guys.
He's gonna... Oh, yeah, so I got him once, so I got him
At
too.
least you killed him, but the coins.
So, were there more coins because you were bombing the, like, portal, or because of the dude?
I kept accidentally hitting the portal.
Okay. That's weird. That's like a weird gameplay thing. Like, why punish you for accidentally hitting the exit? It seems arbitrary.
It does, but I mean, it's the way to spawn more.
Hmm. I guess it's kind of cool they gave you the option if in case you want to, like, grind them out. It was a good soundtrack, man.
Oh, you know what? No, it's hitting his eye and then it's punch after that.
Oh, so like hitting his legs does nothing, apparently?
Yeah.
Now, figuring out. Damn, all of his are like full screen too. Look, this doesn't seem too bad. As long as you take cover, this seems like this is doable. Although my bombs aren't really helping here, I don't think. Well, what is Little Flame? Little Flame is one block.
Yeah. Oh.
Little web, little web, little web.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Bastard. I fucked it up.
I feel like you almost need, like, need that flame here, or like to be able to kick it or something, because this metal thing here ain't doing shit.
You just have to do what I was doing earlier and follow it closer.
Oh, did we simultaneously drop right there? Is that possible?
Maybe.
Simultaneously drop in the same space? Yeah. Did.
Now we need punch. But he'll drop punch, he's also gonna drop viruses.
Oh yeah, those viruses are weird. Are those necessarily bad?
They can be good, they can be bad. I just don't pick on them because it's like random.
Pick up the virus, you say? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That coffee. Fuck mode. This is actually cool. I mean, I can't do anything with it still because my flame is so tiny, but it's still neat. Yeah, more virus, baby.
Let's see, they can make you super slow, too.
Oh shit, I see. That sucks. I also don't know... Are we just... Like, so if they go over them, even though they're in the air, they should still get hit, theoretically?
There's the punch. I got the punch finally.
That's a requirement to do this?
Yeah, he'll eventually drop them.
Okay. That makes sense. That it'd be extra difficult, because I'm assuming this is the last boss.
Yeah.
Virus me, baby! Oh, it didn't work!
Now we have to wait to get punch again, though, because you lose punch when you die.
It didn't work! Invincible! Invisible! Did I die? No, I'm right here.
No, you just turn invisible.
That's fucking crazy.
That's what I mean by the viruses do, like, weird, random...
That's awesome. Like randomizer mode.
I think sometimes you have to pick them up, though, just to get them off the screen, so he'll drop other things.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Well, I will gladly volunteer to pick up all the viruses. I like it. I enjoy it. I kind of wish I could do something from the ground, but apparently that's not really... Like, I wonder why they bother giving you long flame or flame upgrades here. Maybe it's just a random upgrade?
Yeah.
Okay. The invisible one's funky because I can't see myself. So, that's tricky.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was my bad. I probably had no business going for that one, but I did it anyway.
Oh, punch!
I will leave that to you. Get away from me, fuckers.
It's actually how you learn the time to punch this game, though, because it's not...
Get away from me, you fuckers.
It's not easy. I guess it's easy, but it's not super easy.
What? Oh, I guess there was a bomb that's made. I didn't even notice. That's not... Oh, what? Oh, that's because I'm randomly dropping bombs. That must be the virus.
Yeah.
I just dropped them.
Oh, that's my fault.
That's funny. That's diabolical. Having you randomly drop bombs that you can't control.
Yeah, no, the virus is crazy.
Okay, I love it. It's actually really cool. Yeah, I wonder what the like pickup limit is, so we would know. Like, oh,
you do get points for picking them up though, so you can get more lives eventually.
I wonder what that the limit of that is. I wonder if it's like 200,000 or something. Diabolical.
So I mean, that's the upside downside is you're getting points by picking all those up.
Yeah, but unless you die like I just did. Because then it's like, yeah, because it's like a risk reward because I got the slow one and you can't get away from shit when you have the slow one.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Is my Bomberman wearing like a half shirt? I think I'm wearing kind of a crop top. And it's interesting. Some belly there. Why not? Bomberman's a fashion icon, man.
He's definitely. I would put Bomberman up there with like Mario and Sonic and all them. It's
yeah,
like
I think
more successful video game mascots.
I think maybe back in these days I would have, but I feel like nowadays I don't know if the kids know who Bomberman is. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a Bomberman skin in Fortnite yet, and I feel like that's like, when you see that, you know, like, okay, this is
what one of the viruses does, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it doesn't help us right now, but it's kick-ass, though. That would have been so useful in the last boss.
But
oh, this invisible.
I kept getting them because I stacked some lives.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you did.
So now
yeah, that
we can get the punch.
That, and also I think you're probably right about clearing them off the board. Because, like, he probably, I'm assuming he reaches a limit at some point.
I'm so slow.
Yeah, the slow one is terrible. But I think you might be able to pick up another one and, like, change, like, erase the effects, which is kind of cool. Son of a bitch. I dropped a bomb and then ran across the stage and then ran back into it.
Well, the good thing is we share lives, so if you just pick the viruses up,
yeah,
and then I just look for the punch and try to avoid you.
That should be pretty easy too, because I have little flame.
We should be able to stack lives. Problem is I keep dying waiting.
And it's also sometimes if I get the slow one, sometimes I'm fucked. Or the fast one for that matter, I guess.
Give me punch. Son of a
Punch.
bitch.
And slow down plus auto dropping bombs is a nightmare. Cool nightmare. Yeah, like this game doesn't feel cheap. Like it feels like even when it feels like when I lose, it's like I can usually kind of tell, like, oh yeah, like obviously, duh. Like I was standing in the wrong spot. It doesn't feel like I got robbed, which is always a good thing. Oh, I can't drop bombs. That's funny.
Well, so here's the thing too with the virus. So if you touch another Bomberman and you have the virus, you give them the virus.
Oh, weird.
So like if you have the slow one and you touch me, you give me the slow one.
That's wild. I should have went around the corner there. I don't know what I was thinking.
One of those gave me a bunch of lives though.
That's sweet. Yeah, one of them literally made it so I couldn't drop bombs. That's a clever punishment. He's really stingy with the glove. There it is.
I think I got it.
Oh, you're invincible or invisible. The invisible one is like kind of shitty.
Now I just have to dodge. Punch.
Duck and dodge. Away from me.
Goddamn evil Abraham Lincoln. No one can escape time.
Whoa! When I stopped like mere centimeters from walking into that plane. Nice work. It seems like it's tricky, but like I was saying, it doesn't seem like super cheap, which I like.
Yeah, it's like it's doable.
Yeah.
Mainly because the punch, I think.
Panicking. The roof's coming down, as it does in so many things. Bad guys made it out to safety. Damn. Only to get punched. Ah, this is a cool game.
And many hours of multi.
Nice, we did it. Oh, it's his belt buckle. That's what that is. His belt buckle light is. Nice. That like was way quicker than I thought it was. I don't know why I was under the impression that was like there were like 7 stages or something. But
it's because the later games. That's what I mean by. As a kid, this one felt most balanced. It still does. Like it doesn't feel like if you play 2, there's parts on the second and third stage that you have to figure out that just feel like impossible. Like, but that's because they were like, well, we can't just do the same game, so they had to add like jumping panels and warp panels,
which like can be good sometimes. Like if it's like it feels like a balanced challenge, but I feel like sometimes, especially if it just feels cheap or like really punitive, and you're like like the game's fighting against you, which is like weird. But this one doesn't feel like that. This one feels cool game. And I feel like this is still one. Like, obviously I'm biased because I played this 100 years ago, but I feel like you could probably still, like sit a kid down in front of this to play Bomberman. They would probably be able to understand, like, what to do and stuff.
Yeah. So you want to know the weird thing? So Hudson is owned by NEC. So when the TurboGrafx 16 was out, they technically made Bomberman, but they still made it on the Super Nintendo too.
Oh, weird.
That's super. Like that would never happen nowadays.
Like, oh, I wonder who owns that stuff now. That's stuff. NEC stuff. Probably like EA or something. They're probably like sitting on it, being like, we'll make it again one of these days.
It might be. I don't think it is.
I'm gonna take a quick restroom break.
You're good.
If you want to load up something else or something, I'll be right back.